Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another Sunday fashion video. I've got you in a little bit of a different setup because I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. It's a video that has actually been quite highly requested and I've never done anything like this before, and that is my House of CB dress collection. It's one of the few brands that I have so many dresses from because I feel like House of CB are just so timeless. They do so many gorgeous designs and they bring out their pieces year on year on year. So all of these dresses in this video you should be able to shop, despite the fact that some of them are literally about 4 or 5 years old, but they are the kind of dresses that you can dress up, dress down, and I have been able to wear them to so many different occasions. So I absolutely adore the House of CB dresses. I think I've got about 6 or 7 dresses to show you in today's video. These are the ones that have stood the test of time and lasted within my wardrobe. I have had others that I've maybe like ordered and sent back that haven't been quite right. These are my piece de resistance, best of the best House of CB dresses. So let's jump straight into the video and I can show you my entire House of CB dress collection. So I'm going to start with the one that I am wearing, and actually the newest dress in my collection. This is the Sabrina dress, a beautiful kind of mid-green floral number. Now this is another thing that I love about the House of CB dresses. They all have names, so it's really easy to remember the style and the name of your favorite dresses. So this is Sabrina and she is the cutest little number. She's a little bit different than some of the other styles that I have. First of all, I'll come a little bit closer so you can see really well, but she actually has elasticated sleeves, which I really love, because as a shorter girl it can be so tricky to find a dress that fits nicely without having adjustable straps. So I really like the fact that you don't even need to actually adjust these. This will fit literally any height and any body shape because they stretch really far. And one thing that a lot of the House of CB dresses have is this kind of like bodice corsetry detail. Now you don't need to wear a bra with these. I do actually have strapless on at the moment, but you don't need to if you would rather not. And they have this really gorgeous kind of like ruching detail. So again, it's completely adjustable. I always get questions from you guys about whether it's going to fit your bust, if you're bigger busted, smaller busted, but you can literally pull it as tight or as loose as you want. And because it has the corset detail, it holds you in so beautifully. Now in terms of sizing, I am a size 12, like pretty much a bang on size 12, and I'm 5 foot exactly in height, in case you're new around here and you don't know. And I always opt for a large in the House of CB dresses. I find that they do run a little bit small because of the corsetry detail, so I would much rather than be slightly too big than slightly too small, because there's nothing worse than not being able to breathe in a corset. But I find that the large fits so nicely. I have the tiniest little bit of wiggle room, which is great because if I am wanting to wear these to a wedding, you're going to be eating, you're going to be drinking, you're going to be dancing, so I want to be as comfortable as possible. Sabrina is a midi length dress. She's got this cute little like leg slit, which is always great for photos, and she's a really nice length. I've just got a cute little pair of castagna wedges, which I love styling up with these dresses. And my favorite thing about them, they have pockets. I cannot tell you how fun it is when you're at a wedding and you pull your phone out from your pocket and all the other girls at the wedding are like, oh my god, your dress has pockets. So the Sabrina dress is the newest one in my wardrobe, but a definite favorite. I cannot wait to wear this. I think this really is going to make the perfect summer wedding guest dress. Going from the newest dress in my wardrobe to, I believe this is my oldest House of CB dress. I think this may have been the first House of CB dress that I ever bought, and this is the Juliette dress, and I have to say she is a firm favorite for myself and also for you guys. Every time I wear this dress I get so many comments from you guys asking about where it's from, all about the sizing and the fit and everything like this. Now I've had this one in my wardrobe, I believe it's been 2 years. I think I bought her for my birthday in 2021, if I believe. Yeah, actually this isn't the oldest one, because I definitely have some that are more than 2 years old, but this I bought for my birthday. You guys know what I'm like. I love wearing something like really new and special for my birthday, and I went and spent a weekend in the Cotswolds with Alex, and I remember buying this dress and feeling so special wearing it for my birthday. It's a really gorgeous number. I'd say it's actually one of the more casual House of CB dresses that I own. This is much more of just kind of like a garden party, birthday, daytime dress, and that is why I love love it. Now I love the shoulder details on this one. It's slightly different from the Sabrina because it has this really cute little bow detail on the shoulders, which again is great if you are a shorter girl because it means it is completely adjustable and you can fit it exactly how you like. Now this is one of those dresses, I won't lie, you can't wear a bra at all with this one. I just find that it doesn't work with regards to this kind of like corset bodice detail. It doesn't have the ruching that some of the others do. It's a little bit more open, but it still holds you in really, really nicely, and it also has that corsetry detail running down, so I feel really nice and secure. It's another dress that has a little slit in it, which I absolutely adore, and again I've gone for my Castagna espadrilles because I feel like they just work so beautifully with these dresses. This dress is slightly shorter, which again I feel like gives it that little bit more casual feel. I actually have the Juliette in 2 different colours, but I have to say this white one with a little ditzy floral detailing on it is my absolute favourite. They have quite a few different colourways in the Juliette as well. It's clearly a very, very popular dress. But let me show you the other colourway that I have this in. And here she is, the Juliette in the gorgeous plain peachy colour. She is just the cutest thing ever. The exact same style and the exact same fit as the ditzy floral, but a really gorgeous block colour. This like kind of peachy pinky tone. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have had this in my wardrobe for about a year and I'm kind of ashamed to admit, but it does actually still have the tag on. I haven't actually had the chance to wear this yet, and I will tell you why. And I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to help me, and I need your opinions, but please be kind. Don't be brutal, don't be like, yes, it's awful. I'm not sure if it works with my skin colour. I have very pink undertones in my skin, and I feel like because it's more of like a peachy colour, I don't know if the dress almost blends in with my skin. I'm not sure. I feel like every time I put this on, I'm like, I'm not sure. I feel like maybe I need like a real glowy tan. So maybe I'll give myself like a good fake tan and see how this dress works. But you know what I think this dress would work so well for? Bridesmaid dresses. If you're having like a really cute little like summer wedding, like British summertime, kind of like a marquee barn type wedding, I feel like this would be adorable for a bridesmaid's dress. And what you could actually do, and I've seen a lot of people do this, which I think is adorable, this style in all the different colorways that they do, because they do so many different colorways, and obviously you can do like the pattern, the floral. I saw someone recently who did that, and she did lots of different like shades of blue, and I loved it. You could actually do that as well with maybe like the different styles with the House of CB dresses, and do maybe like all the peachy tones or all the blue florals that they have. I feel like there's so many different options. I think this would be so cute with a bridesmaid dress. Now this one doesn't have pockets because you'll be able to see the skirt is quite different from the Sabrina. I feel like that's what kind of adds to the casualness of it. It doesn't have like a full tulle skirt. It's just a little bit more kind of like silhouette-y and drapey, which is something that I just love about this dress. So another absolutely gorgeous one in my collection. So sticking to the block colours, the next dress I wanted to show you is one that I'm not gonna lie, I don't just have this in one colour. I don't just have this in 2 colours. I have this in 3 different variations because this is just my favorite dress that House of CB do. I kind of feel like this is the dress that like put them on the map. It is the Talullah dress, and I absolutely adore her. Now this one I believe is maybe 2 to 3 years old, and I absolutely love the colour of it. I kind of wish the other Juliette was in this colour. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit more like a mauvey, and I feel like it just works with my skin tone so much better. I really love the kind of like deeper undertones that run through this dress. This is another dress that is just so perfect when it comes to wedding guest dress styling or even bridesmaid styling. I feel like it's just so cute, and I love the bodice and the detailing to this. It's got this really gorgeous little puff sleeve detail, and it actually does have underneath the sleeve like a literal tulle bit, which kind of really helps at giving that like elevated look with your shoulders. Now I've spoken about this a lot, but as a shorter girl I love a puff shoulder detail and I love a fuller sleeve, because I really feel like it helps pull the eye up, make your bodice look longer and make you look taller. So I really love that in these dresses. I also love this kind of like open neck detail. You would definitely have to excuse my tan lines at the moment. I have quite bad tan lines from being out in the garden. So if I was to wear this dress to a wedding, I would definitely need to get some kind of spray tan to kind of like tone down the tan lines. But I love the bodice detailing. Again, it's got the ruching around the bust, so it means it's going to fit any size, any cup size. You do not have to worry. The corset detail on this one is a little bit heavier. I would say it's a little bit kind of like tighter and more streamlined, but creates this really beautiful silhouette. Does this one have pockets? No, this one doesn't have pockets. It must just be the Sabrina that has pockets, but I really, really love the movement in this skirt. It's another kind of like mid-axy length, and again, of course, I've gone for the castagna espadrilles. I feel like if you are going to a summer wedding, they just work so perfectly. I have literally worn my castagnas to so many weddings, and I've been able to last all day in them, and I'm like dancing well into the evening, still wearing my shoes. So a pro tip for you there. I really, really love as well the fact that pretty much all the House of CB dresses have this little slit. I feel like it really, really helps and making sure that you're not being overwhelmed in fabric. Obviously, there's a lot of fabric going on here, a lot of like layering, the tulle details, so it's really, really nice to have that tiny little slit so you can get a little bit of skin showing through, which gives that little like sexy detail without it being too much. So another beautiful dress that I think would make such a gorgeous wedding guest dress. Now let me show you my other House of CB dress in the Talullah style, which I think, thinking about it, this one is definitely the oldest one in my collection. And here she is, the Talullah in the classic pink floral. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. I love the ditzy floral detail. I love the fact that the pink is a little bit more baby pink. Again, it's not a peachy colour like the Juliette dress. It's not a mauve like the other Talullah. It's like a real baby pink, which I kind of love. And again, this makes such a gorgeous wedding guest dress. I just absolutely adore it. And this is definitely, now that I think about it, my oldest House of CB dress in my collection. I think I've had this one maybe 4 or 5 years now. I've had it for such a long time, and it still looks so gorgeous. I do have to get these dresses dry cleaned because there's obviously so much tulle detail, so much fabric going on, but I just send it off to the dry cleaners, and it's so easy to make sure that they are nice and cleaned, especially if you are wearing them to a wedding. You're going to be sweating, you're going to be dancing, you're going to be eating. You want to make sure they are nice and clean for your next wear. But I really love this House of CB dress. I think it's one of my absolute favorites. It's a reason that it has lasted for such a long time in my wardrobe, and it's another one that I think is just so perfect for wedding guest styling. And the last of my Talullah dresses, I did warn you that I had it in 3 different variations. You'll probably recognize this if you've been following me for a little while, and especially if you've been keeping up with my bridal content and my engagement content, because this is one of the dresses that I said would be so perfect for an engagement party. Obviously, this is not a wedding guest dress unless you are the kind of bride that wants to have people wearing white to your wedding. I've seen there's been a big trend this year of having your bridesmaids in either white, off-white or champagne. A lot of people have been doing that, so this might be a nice option if that is for you. I think personally for me, when it comes to my wedding, I want to be the only person wearing white, and I want to make sure, especially with all of the celebrations and the lead-ups, I want to be wearing white every single day. So I have lots of white dresses in my wardrobe at the moment, and this Talullah is just my fave. She's actually a completely different material to the other ones. I don't know if you can see the skirt. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but the skirt actually isn't quite as full as the others, and the material is almost a bit heavier. It's almost more of like a cotton, softer fabric, which I do quite like. It still has obviously the tulle detail in the sleeves. It just doesn't seem to have it in the skirts, but I'm not mad about it. I feel like it still works really well. So if you are planning anything hen, bridal or engagement, this would be such a perfect dress for that. The movement in it is just absolutely gorgeous, and they're actually a lot comfier than I thought, considering that it has the boning in it, considering that it has the corsetry. I really didn't think I'd be able to last all day in these, but trust me, they are so comfy. I've worn them to many a wedding and many an occasion. So this one I think is just the ultimate bridal engagement hen party dress. I feel like we have gone full circle in this video. We started with one of my newest dresses and we are finishing with one of my newest dresses. This is another one that I picked up this year, and this is something very different for House of CB. It's a design that they've released this year and I am obsessed with. They have it in white and in black. They're not currently doing it in any kind of like florals or ditzy patterns, and I really hope they do because I think it's such a gorgeous silhouette, and seeing how popular it has been this year, I wouldn't be surprised if next year they bring out lots of different variations of this. I can't actually remember the name of this dress. I was saying at the beginning of this video that all of them have names and all of them are really easy to remember, but this one I actually can't remember, so I will leave it linked down below along to all the other dresses in this video. But this is another gorgeous kind of bridal dress which I absolutely love. It's another one with pockets. fits. So I absolutely love that about it, and it kind of has quite a different bodice and quite a different corsetry detail. It does have the boning, but I do find this one you do have to wear a bra. This is one of the only ones I will say that because it doesn't have any kind of adjustability in the bodice, you do have to have a bigger bust for this. I am a D, just for reference, and I find I have a little bit of room around here. So if you are smaller chested, you might struggle with this dress. It has really cute little spaghetti straps though, which are adjustable. So I have been able to make them fit perfectly for my height, and I love the skirt detail. It's like a gorgeous little mid-axi, and it has this really lovely kind of like detailing to the hem, which I really love. Again, wearing it with the castanhas because all of these dresses just work so well with my castanhas. So this is another dress that I feel like is so cute. It can definitely be styled down a little bit more compared to some of the other ones, and it's another one that I just think is so perfect if I'm like hosting any more kind of like engagement soirees. This is the dress I want to be wearing. I just absolutely love her. I definitely think I need to pick her up in black as well, because you know I love a black dress for summer, and the bodice, the shape and the fit of this is just perfection. So that is my entire House of CB dress collection. I did warn you that I was a big fan of the brand. They just have so many gorgeous designs, so many gorgeous shapes and prints and fits and cuts. I just absolutely love them, and you can see why I said so many of these dresses would be perfect for wedding guest dress styling. So any summer weddings you have coming up, House of CB is the place to go, and they're the kind of dresses that you can pull out of your wardrobe every single year. You don't have to like keep buying. They're not like trend-led items. They are just so timeless and so classic, which is why I've had some in my wardrobe for literally 4 to 5 years now, because they are just so well made and so beautiful. So I think I'm going to leave this video here. I really hope you enjoyed seeing my entire collection, and if you got to the end of this video, I would love to know which dress was your favorite. Comment down below the name of the dress that you love the most. I think for me it has to be either Juliette or Sabrina. I just think they are just two gorgeous dresses. But comment down below your favorite. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, I would love it if you hit that now, and I would love to see you in more videos. I upload every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday, so I will catch you guys in my next one. Mwah. Goodbye.